Hello everybody, welcome back to On the Bright Side. My name is Daniel, and I'm watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I am not joined by Ben today because he has been sick this whole week with a cold. So, unfortunately, he's been missing out on some good episodes, but hopefully he'll be back next week. But last time on Jujutsu Kaisen, there was a girl who was interested in Yuji, and there was a lot of romance shenanigans, but nothing really came of it. It's kind of like, can you expect romance to really exist in this story? But after that, we got to see Mechamaru, at least the man behind the Mechamaru, whose name I have learned, Kokichi Muta, who has made a deal with Mahito and Geto that if in exchange for information, he would get a body that wasn't in constant pain all the time, with the idea that once he accomplished that, he could use his giant mech to then defeat Mahito and Geto. But with how confident they are, we'll see how that goes this episode. If you guys are excited, then you can do me a favor by subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications. And also, subscribing will help you be notified of my first live stream that's happening this Sunday. I am streaming the Ace Attorney games. It'll be a lot of fun, and if you click the bell for notifications, you'll be notified when I go live. 3, 2, 1, go! Second one, and we already have crazy animation. I love this show. Of course, Mahito's excited. Ben said Evangelion last time, and he's absolutely right. Why would I not be surprised if the author's influenced by Evangelion? Every author seems to be. So, I kind of misinterpreted what this was last time. He has been building up strength for the entirety that he's been in bandages to do things like this. Oh my god. The Gurren Lagann blasts. Oh, what's that animator? Oh, shit. God, the art. Can this show ever not go hard? Let's see this fight. Yeah, that is pretty essential for a defeat. But if we can incapacitate him enough to do that, then God, this show never doesn't have excellent animation. It's so cool. Oh, I turned into a fish? Oh boy. Jesus, he's coming. How much damage can he do, though? Damn, it really actually is that strong, huh? I guess he's a first grade curse, so... Alright, what is this? Alright, he shot him with something. What is that? Is that have cursed energy in it? Yeah. God. Alright. We know Mahito's basically a punching bag. Oh, the ghosting is hurting me. Jesus. Yeah, so what kind of curse is in that? What kind of cursed energy? God. Yeah, this is crazy. I love when mechs steam. A lot of years. Running out of those. Alright. Tracking? Oh god. We got a Kinema Circus. Dude, this fucking episode, man. This is the best animated episode of anything I've seen since Mob Psycho 100, the last season of that. That's not good. I can still control it though. It's so cool. I mean, I want him to succeed. I think he's overconfident, but that's not good. Fuck. God, that just destroys the mech body, doesn't it? This domain expansion is so ridiculous. Well, he was right that Mahito's probably more dangerous. Yep. So now the mech is useless. 10 days. What's he about to do? Okay. It's like an anti-domain. Well. I like that. I know it's a different thing, but it's funny. Oh, right, simple domains. He does seem to like Miwa. Very good. Doing way better than I expected, actually. Oh boy. Are we sure that Mahito's down, though? I'm still worried about these things. He really does like her, huh? That's not good. What's that mean? What is happening? Fucking Mahito. So gross. I don't have confidence. I don't have confidence in him. I'm sorry. Oh my god, the colors. Mappa, what are you doing? What are you doing to us? Come on. Ah, this Gurren Lagann shot. I don't like that. I don't have good feelings about that. I don't like this. I really hope he doesn't, like, come back to be like, goodbye. Miwa must be protected, which is exactly what he was thinking. Damn. Shibuya, looking great right now.
2018年10月31日19時ちょうど東急百貨店東横店を中心に半径およそ400メートルの帳が下ろされる。
That just had the first. Sorry, I had to pause, realizing that that's just like the first half. Uh-oh. It looks like Halloween in Shibuya. Good times. I'm so scared. That's I'm so horrified. I didn't know that this was happening already. What is this? Uh-oh. This guy. I vaguely remember him from last season. Okay. The leader of the Zenin clan? Okay. Where the standby team? Atsuya Kusakabe. This guy's new. Okay. They're really getting the gang together. This is gonna be a fucking war arc, isn't it? Okay. Suspicious. Underground. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Hello? Gojo? Satoru Gojo arrives. I'm stressed. The only teams that we didn't see were Yuji, Inumaki, and Mei, right? And any of the Kyoto people, they're coming. Look at all these fun shots of Shibuya. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Alright, we're gonna use this as our picture for her because... Oh, my god. Alright. Where do I start? Mappa? Why just snap? This was a crazy episode in terms of animation. Like, I can't believe it. I feel like animators who work on anime have come, like, so far. That a lot of Mappa's staff is, like, young. They're, like, young animators. And a lot of them are so good. They also get a lot of foreign animators. I don't know if they live in Japan. Now that, like, a lot of animation can be done remotely, you can get, like, remote talent. And it just showed so much how much talent there is working on this show. This is one of the best animated episodes I think of anything I've seen. And it's not even like the meat and potatoes of this arc. This is like the preface to the Shibuya arc. I am afraid for the budget. I will say, I'm a little upset about the amount of ghosting that there was, which, if you don't know, is the, like, blurring between frames that they kind of have to do because photosensitivity stuff. As an animation nerd, it upsets me, but it was still amazing. We'll have to wait until the Blu-rays before we get non-ghosted stuff. But just let me gush about the animation a little bit more, please. What I think they were going for with the animation of this episode is they were really, like, taking cues from Gainax and Trigger, because obviously you got an episode, your episode with a giant mech fight, you're going to reference Gainax. Like, I noticed a lot of obviously the mech looks like Evangelion inspired, but a lot of, like, the effects that were being used reminded me a lot of Gurren Lagann. So that was really excellent a lot of the time. And there were some Trigger-esque, like, angles and abstraction and stuff. I really loved how this episode looked. But unfortunately, that's the end of Mechamaru. At least, it really made it seem like he's dead. That was an amazing way to go out. It's like, you weren't super attached to his character, but, like, his relationship with Miwa and his thoughts about her really amplified that. Really sucks, but really, like, an amazing fight. The voice performance for Kokichi Matsuoka Yoshitsugu is the name of the voice actor. He's amazing. You've definitely heard him before if you've watched, you know, Sword Art Online. He's Kirito. No Game No Life. He's Sora. Don Machi. He's Bell. He's all over the place. Although one of my favorite performances of him is Betelgeuse from ReZero. He's great. He puts his I was about to say, he puts his whole voice stack tussie into things. Hey, I appreciate it. As someone who would really love to be a voice actor at some point, he's crazy good. I mean, what more do I even say about the fight? Like, we all know it's the highlight of the episode. We all know it's great. Mahito is just ridiculous. His domain expansion is stupid. Just like, he needs to touch you to use his techniques, and it's just like, oh, a guaranteed touch, which I know is the point of domain expansions. But I'm still pissed. And him being able to use his, like, morphing techniques on himself. Did he just say that he morphed himself to, like, explode to trick Mechamaru? But he also, like, the morphing ability is so cool. In its own right. He basically can transform into anything. It's disgusting, but it's cool. Geto didn't even need to do anything. And I'm surprised they just skipped the rest of the build-up, and we're just there. We're just into it's Shibuya, it's on Halloween, things are going to happen. It is going to be the rest of the season, isn't it? The rest of this season is just going to be the Shibuya arc. With maybe some aftermath. That's crazy. They're really setting it up. What it's really reminding me is the setup to the war arc in My Hero Academia, so I am expecting this to be similar to a war arc, because we're gathering a bunch of people, all the characters we know, plus some new characters. Like, the Zenin clan leader is here. I feel like that's how you know things are bad. That guy's an asshole, right? Well, the Zenin clan overall are a bunch of assholes, so... But we have the teams that we've seen so far. We've seen, Nanami, Megumi, and that other guy that I know we saw at least once last season. We have Zenin, we have Maki, we have Nobara, we have Panda, and this other guy. It seems to be new, but is he like one of the people who can see cursed energy but can't use it, like the two other drivers? I like no longer believe that this assumption that I made is true. I don't know what I was thinking. I kind of just had some wrong thoughts, but in editing I realized that I think this was wrong. I only remember the name of Nita. I'm sorry I don't remember the guy with the guy with the glasses, but Nito's cute, so I remember it. But then Gojo just went in. Gojo. No team. Just Gojo. Who I guess in and of himself is like worth a whole team, so. But yeah, we're missing, as I said during the credits, we're missing Yuji, we're missing Inumaki, we're missing Meimei, and a lot of the Kyoto people are in the opening, but they're not here yet. Also, a bunch of humans got sucked down into the subway, and apparently underground is the place to worry about. I am scared for what exactly awaits us. I mean, I made my predictions before. Everyone that's here, if they go in, I don't think they're all coming back in one piece. We've already had our first casualty, basically, with Muta. Just how is Mappa this good, you know? I'm back to it, I'm sorry. How are they this good? I know they overwork their employees, but clearly there's passion here. They overwork and underpay, but, like, also that I don't want to discount the work, the clear hard work, just because the company's a piece of shit. All companies are a piece of shit. We know this. But the employees are really, really doing some amazing stuff. The animators. Massive kudos. I feel like back in the, like, older anime days, went for consistency in terms of the animation versus, like, all this like flash and like spectacle that seems to be more commonly looked at as good animation nowadays. Oh, one thing that I've kind of been eager to talk about whenever I get the chance, that I'm currently rewatching all of Dragon Ball. Obviously it's like it's an older show with limited animation, very limited in a lot of ways, but just like the frequency that this show, and like it has breaks, that Dragon Ball pretty much aired constantly. Another thing that requires good scheduling to really get all the flashy stuff constantly, but like it's just so amazing how much work has gone into this to make it pretty and well animated all the time. All the time. I gotta know the animation director on this one. I gotta know who did the storyboards. I gotta know the animators. I love having these discussions in the comments, but I haven't really gotten a chance to like do that since Mob Psycho 100. So if I have any other animation nerds, please sound off in the comments. And if you have any information, then step forward. I frequent Sakuga Boru, but I'm really not good at like finding these sources, so I'd appreciate it. And I appreciate you all for watching. If you enjoyed my reaction, then you can let me know by leaving a like. You can also comment just telling me what you thought about this episode, because it was really intense and good, I thought. And you can subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single Jujutsu Kaisen episode going forward, because it's about to go down. Anyway, I hope that I can make your day better, and I hope that you continue to have good days. Until next time, take it easy, everyone.